Hi scientists! This week in science, we're going to continue our chapter on energy and motion, but I'm going to go away from the book a little bit because we are going to learn and talk about simple machines. Now, simple machines are pretty simple. You've probably seen them all over. You use them every day and you don't even realize it. A simple machine is just a device that makes work easier. So, not a device like your phone or an electronic device, but things like a wedge, a pulley, a screw, an inclined plane. There's 6 of them. We're going to learn all about them this week, but we are going to make a foldable to keep all of the things we learn together. So in your materials that you have at home is a folder that looks like this, with a bunch of papers inside about simple machines. What I want you to do is take all of the papers out so you have the folder in front of you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fold this the same way that we did for Narnia. So you're going to open it up and take the edges, see if I can get it all in here. You're gonna take the edges and fold them in to the center. This is very tricky to do in the air. You're gonna fold them into the center crease. So you'll do it on one side. And remember, it's helpful to take like a marker or something and roll it down. And then you'll take it and you'll do it on the other side, and you just have to line up the fold of the tab. So you're gonna do that all the way. And once you do that, mine has a little bit more on it because I've already got to work a little bit, but don't worry, I'll go through that. It will look like this once you fold it. So once you fold it, I want you to find the page that has the cover on it. So it says My Simple Machines Lap Book. Now mine is just boring and it's plain. I didn't color it in. I would like for you to color it in and decorate it just a little bit. You don't need to color the whole page, but at least do something on each one of the 6 simple machines and make sure your name is on it. So that's your first task. The next thing that I want you to do today is there's a little paper that you have that says words to know, and there's a paper that has a bunch of words that you need to know. And one that says, what is a simple machine? So you're gonna find these 3 things. Now you'll notice when I glued them in here, they didn't quite fit all the way. It's gonna stick out on the top a tiny bit, but that's okay. So you are the paper that has, it's funny, I'm like coming out from behind the folder. The one that says, what's a simple machine? The paper that came on has a definition for you that you can write right inside there. And remember, a simple machine is just a device that's used to make work easier. Now, for the words to know, these tabs, so you'll see I glued the back and just cut on the dotted lines. This should be familiar to us. We've done a few of these before. Now, work, force, friction, those words should be familiar. You may be able to do a definition on your own from your brain without looking at anything. Fulcrum, load, and effort, these are new vocabulary words. The paper, one of the papers in your folder right beside this one has definitions. So you can just open the tab and write the definition for each one of those. You'll do that today as well. The other thing that I just want you to set up in your folder today, because we're gonna use it as we go. You have 2 papers that look like this. It says simple machine cards, and the other one says examples of simple machines. These ones you have to be really careful when you cut and glue these, because these are the little pockets that we make, and these are pretty easy to mess up. So what you are gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna cut it out so it looks like this. Be very careful, don't cut these little pieces off. Now it tells you these little pieces say fold. So you'll take them and you'll just fold them back along the crease like so. You'll fold them back that way. And then you'll put glue just on this piece, and then you will fold the bottom up. So once you do that, you put glue on those pieces and fold the bottom up, it makes a nice little pocket. And then the back part is what you glue to your folder. So once you do that, I have one done for us here, it will look like this. And then there's a little pocket right there that later as we go on, you don't need to do this now, but you'll have a bunch of cards that we're gonna end up putting in here. So both of these will go on this side. So really quickly, here's your goal for today, is to have your folder. There's not too much writing that you need to do, more just cutting and gluing and coloring, but it should be folded, and you should have the front cover looking like this. When I open this side, you should have what is a simple machine with the definition, then words to know with these 6 words defined. You just have to copy them from the other paper. Then when I open it up on the other side, you should have examples of simple machines and simple machine cards. Just the pockets. You don't need anything in these pockets yet. And when you glue this one on, you might want to leave just a tiny bit of space so that you have room to tuck the pages in. So if you have any questions, let me know. Have fun.